my right to raise my children. There was several instances where it would have been just easier, cheaper, save me $100,000 to just give up, walk away, and not be a part of my kids' lives.
That is
But
so
I
true.
but I had to spend every penny and of my income and fight like
But at the end of
to,
the day, you're blessed. So whatever you spent is nothing going to amount to how
no.
many blessings you get
I
because
would
you're a blessed man, honestly. I don't even know you from Adam. And like I said, I just kind of started following the story and sometimes I don't like something, but coming from you as a man, that's why, I read the people, even if I'm like just scrolling the Facebook and someone's bashing you, I'm always in there on it because it just, I don't like, I never was in your household with you, but it just brings something into my body, honestly, and I really respect you.
you know what's interesting, and this is an interesting point, that I started looking around the internet and looking at single fathers that
Mm.
are like creating
Oh,
content like the Hurt Twins and a few others.
okay.
When you're what I've noticed um, is that single fathers that play with their kids on the internet, showcase their kids, their relationship with their kids, all of them, without exception, have large hate groups against them.
That's bad.
So,
That's terrible.
and what does that say about society?
Exactly.
It's particularly women, because it is women that are these that are doing these hate groups. It sounds like women are intimidated by a strong father.
Well,
Maybe it's maybe it's because they don't have one. Maybe their dad wasn't. Maybe
it's a lot of things that could be going on in their lives. Exactly.
yeah. So
But
it's
I love it. I'm sorry. I'm here for it 100% because it's like I said, New York. I've been here all my life. I haven't seen many. I haven't seen many that would take that responsibility, that would be there for them. Some of these fathers think money is okay. Okay, as long as I give you money and I buy you Jordans, okay, that's it. No, the kid needs, hello, how's your day at school? Dad loves
well,
you, you know.
I
So
mean, if we just go strictly by the research, kids that are raised without a father in the home, physically in the home, and exclusively by their mothers, they are up to every statistical disadvantage. Like, what is it? Like 70% of the prisoners that are in our
oh
prison
wow,
system right now are raised by single mothers.
wow.
And the majority of rapists are raised by single mothers. The majority of murderers are raised by single mothers. So, but when you look at the statistics of kids that are raised by a single father, they have an equal success rate as a two-parent household.
That's
So
wonderful though. That's wonderful.
yeah, so it really shows that from a statistics standpoint how important it is to have a father in the home. So I mean, and it's nobody's. It's just the system right now. It's just the
That
system right now.
is, the system is a little
It
weird. I
it's
never
like
had to go through the system with anything.
yeah.
Thank you,
Well,
Jesus. But
well,
I can only imagine because I've seen it too. I've seen it.
yeah. Well, when you go through the system, you very quickly realize that as a man, you are assumed to be guilty until you're proven innocent,
That's
and
weird.
a woman is considered innocent until proven guilty.
Wow. Well,
So, and
one
many
thing
other men.
about you, you're a fighter, and the
Oh,
main thing about it is you love your girl. So
and
at
I
the end of
and
the day, I love the way they love you. Athena, like I'm sorry, she is amazing. Both of them are amazing, but it's crazy how she's 2 years old and how she talks. Like I
oh
love
yeah.
her. I just I love what you're doing with them. Don't stop. Don't let the haters stop you from doing. Keep
Uh,
doing what you're doing.
oh, I'm not. I mean, haters. See, the haters never really bothered me. It was when they started taking actions up outside of social media to try to destroy my career and that
Exactly.
that
Something
pissed
you worked for.
that really pissed me off. Because that's like
But I
when
could say 95% of it is foreigners. It's not Americans because us Americans know from day
there's
one we worked.
there are some
So,
there are some Americans that are doing the same
but I
thing.
say 5%, 95% of the foreigners. I'm sorry. If you don't agree with me, it's okay, but that's what I see.
No, I
Because
mean,
every
I would
time I
agree. That's
turn my thing, that's all I'm seeing. And then, oh, you're jealous. Nobody has to be jealous of nobody in America because we work very hard in everything we have. So at the end of the day, it's not us. So,
well,
uh,
it's what they're doing. There's something called sentiment and tribalism in Nigeria. So they're gonna support their own, and it doesn't matter if they're right or wrong.
exactly.
And and that's just the way the culture. And unfortunately, it's probably a generation away from them being exposed enough to different ways of thinking before they get past that. So what I'm experiencing, the harassment I'm experiencing, is primarily because of tribalism, which could essentially be called racism
Yeah,
in a
because I
way.
I always I said that to and in one group that I'm just passing. I said, well, what if it was he was black and she was white? Would you have said the same thing? Would you have went hard and do the same?
If I
Like some
was
things I
if
do
I
question them.
was
I'm sorry.
if I was black, this would not turn into what it was.
It's just sad, but at least you're strong. You come back every time with your proof. I love it. Just keep
Well,
doing what you're doing for your girls
that's
because
the only
they're the ones who
way.
need you. At the end of the day, nothing else really matters in this world but your immediate family. But when it comes down to your family of your girls, that's all that really matters. Them growing up into this society, so the things they
It,
might have to deal with. So you,
yeah.
I know, gonna prepare them already. So they're already kind of prepared for it.
Well,
So
as I commonly say to my friends, I'm raising CEOs, not employees.
exactly, exactly. Thank you so much. You have an amazing day and just keep doing what you're doing.
I will. Thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much. But anybody got healthcare questions? Sorry, we're getting sidetracked. I am just kind of bringing people on here. There's a fake profile on here. I'm obviously not going to bring her on, but let's bring Christine. This is actually quite helpful. You guys are making my organization of research that much more enjoyable because I'm going through a list of thousands of research articles and writing keywords, which is a mind-numbing task, but saves me time later. Okay, so there is no answer there. Let's try Vicky. If you guys have healthcare related questions, come forward. I don't necessarily want to talk about all this other stuff, but don't really know what people are going to say when they come on. That's right. We are all equal. I completely and utterly agree. Hi, Vicky.
Hey,
Hey, Vicky, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Mississippi, Ripley, Mississippi.
Mississippi. I've never been to Mississippi, I don't think.
Oh, wow. I can't believe you let me come on.
All
I
right.
just did it just to see.
Well,
Because I've been following you and your ex-wife for a minute.
well,
Wow.
well,
That's
I'm
all.
glad. Yeah, well, you look like you had a normal looking profile, so
Thank you.
you look like a real human. So I was like, let's give Vicky a shot.
Lord. I look like I hope I am, Jesus. Yeah,
So
hey. No.
what's up? You got a question? We're
Yeah,
doing a little question and answer.
yeah, well, I would just wanted to come on just to speak to you. I really don't have a lot to say. I really didn't think you was gonna pick me. I really did.
Wow.
I really, really
I
didn't.
I
That's
did.
awesome.
I
That's
will.
awesome. I don't
I
even know what to ask you, but everything is good. I just hope you're okay and you're
no,
doing a
great.
good job on my end. I watches you and the babies and stuff, so I really don't have a lot to say. But
All
yeah, but I
right.
wish
Well,
I could meet you because I need some neck cracking and all all that good
yeah.
stuff you got going on.
Me too. I need somebody to treat me. I'm a barber with a bad haircut. I take care of other people, but I don't I don't necessarily get much work on myself done.
Wow. But everything gonna be okay. But I don't have a lot to say about all that
Okay.
stuff that's going on.
Well, there's not.
I really don't. I don't have no size on anything because
Well, there I.
it don't nobody know
I'm,
what's going on but you guys, and
well, I appreciate
So,
that. So I'm gonna let somebody else get on, and because
okay.
I'm trying to steer this towards healthcare conversations,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know.
okay. Thank you though.
All right. Have a beautiful
You
day.
have a good you too.
Bye.
Bye bye. That's awesome.
Oh, I think I cut her off. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Let's try. Chris, Christine, did I already bring you on? I see you there, but I don't. This is the nature of multitasking and remembering names. Okay. Oh my God. Food. Okay, so that didn't work, Christine. Let's go for Ryan Mark. See what we got here. Mary. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. How can I help you? Or where are you calling from? What are you doing there?
Nothing. I was gonna cook. I'm
Oh,
just calling Evansville, Indiana.
Indiana?
Yes. So I just wanna pray for your family, your kids, and
I
you. And
I appreciate the
wish,
prayers.
I wish you um have a wish luck. Good luck for you and
Oh,
get your kids.
thank you so much.
Yeah. Mm,
All right. Well, I'm gonna let somebody else on here. Thank you.
okay. Bye.
All right. Let's bring in Aries. RN. So we got a nurse coming on, so maybe we'll get some good questions as I continue my multitasking. Appreciate you guys joining me. I have an arthritis question. If you can type it in the comment section. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Texas, Lufkin, Texas, to be exact.
Nice.
You ever heard of Lufkin?
I have not. I have been to the only place in Texas I've been to would be Arlington.
Well, we're about 140 miles from Houston.
Okay. Well, Texas is a huge state, so um, yeah, absolutely. But what makes you call in today? You got a question?
I do. I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for over 20 years. And
Cool.
I had a spinal fusion surgery
Oh,
in
wow.
2018. Yeah, yeah. I know you know about spinal fusion surgeries, right?
Of course.
Okay, it was my L3, L4.
Okay.
Um, since that surgery, everything's been fine, but every now and then my back gets a little achy, and I haven't asked. It's like what, this is 2014, so since 2018, I haven't called the doctor to ask him, would you recommend me getting a massage? Do you think that would hurt my spinal fusion? And
I
it's
would
been
say,
that long.
okay, so in general with spinal fusion, let's just define that for some people may not know exactly what that is. Spinal fusion is when you take two vertebrae and make them one vertebrae. So two bones that are fused together to make one. So getting a massage, if you have a massage therapist that understands the risk factors with this fusion, like they need to not push too hard the above the fusion, because that segment directly above it will be a little hypermobile. But in general, with fusion, the best thing you can possibly do is to get your core endurance up. So lots of planks, no crunches, and try to get your side plank endurance up to about 3 minutes.
Okay, but you wouldn't recommend a chiropractor cracking nothing back there, right?
Well, you have two vertebrae that are fused, right? So now
Correct.
they move as one. So the segment below here and the one above here, those ones will tend to move too much because they need to compensate for these two that are moving together, right? So it
Right.
doesn't make any sense to have a chiropractor adjust the one that's moving too much or the one that's moving too much because it's already moving too much. Even if it
Right.
feels good, it doesn't make sense to me. Other chiropractors might disagree. So for me, in my understanding of the research literature and also personal experience, I would not adjust your low back.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking I wouldn't do it. Like I said, every now and then it aches, but since I had that surgery, that's been the best. It helped me, gave me a great quality of life. I am 55 and I'm a first time grandma. So, I'm able to run around and chase my little 3-year-old grandbaby. And so, like I said, yeah, it's been great because what started it off, I think it was just, I don't know, me being a nurse for 20 years, standing on my feet, using we know not to use our back, but we do a lot of tugging, turning patients and different things like that. So over 20 years, I think I might have did something to it. But thank God I had the surgery in Houston. A great orthopedic surgeon did it, and I haven't had any problems since. And I just wanted to let you know that I think you're doing a great job as a chiropractor.
Oh,
And
thanks.
as a father as well, I try to follow you on my breaks when I'm at work or something like that. Just looking at you, I pray for you. I'm a praying woman. I pray for you. I pray that everything works out well, especially for those two beautiful babies. I'm not going to go into all that, but just keep doing you and keep your eyes on the prize, which you have been, which is being the best father those two little girls could ever, ever ask for.
I appreciate that. It means a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Justin. Take care, and you have a great day and a great Memorial Day weekend.
You as well. I forgot
All
about
right.
Memorial Day.
It is. All right. Bye bye.
Bye. Let's see if there's any questions on the line. Doctor told me not to adjust your fusion. I would generally agree with that. That doesn't mean that you can't treat the area, but to do a high velocity thrust, which is typically thought of as chiropractic, I would not do that myself with patients. That's just my perspective, my opinion. Let's try. Oh, here we go. Let's try Shally. As I continue, I still have a couple hundred more to categorize, so fun stuff. I don't know if it's gonna get there. Oh, she's being added. Oh. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try Samantha. No, that didn't work either. Let's try Dominique Carter. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm from Denver, Colorado.
Ooh, Denver. I love Denver. So, sorry, I accidentally muted. You have any questions? Doing a little question and answer time
Um,
right now.
yeah, so I do have a question. I don't really know how to explain what's going on with me, so I'm gonna try as hard as I can.
Okay.
Um, so I've been having like trouble sleeping at night and like trouble sleeping period, like taking naps and stuff like that. So I've been experiencing like let's say at nighttime. It's kind of like echoing, so that's why I'm talking slow.
Sorry, what?
um it's kind of echoing, so I'm talking slow because I can hear myself repeating.
Yeah, I hear it a little bit too, but what you're saying is you're having a hard time sleeping?
Yeah, so I've been feeling like pressure in my head. Not really pressure, but like when I'm sleeping, say like if I lay on my back and I'm sleeping on my back, um, like on the back of my head. It feels like fluid, a
Okay.
lot of tensing.
Well, this is one of those situations where I can't diagnose or give medical advice on the internet, and what you're describing is not like it could be so many things, and I couldn't really tell you what's going on without a proper medical exam. If it's something general, like a fusion, like the last patient, where it's like kind of for educational purposes only, like in general questions. But for yours, it's like I got to do a bunch of follow-up questions, which would which would be inappropriate. So I unfortunately have to I have to say just give a visit to your doctor, because there, if you're talking when you're talking about head pressure and fluid and that kind of stuff, we gotta be very responsible and be like, check with your medical provider. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
All right. Well, I wish you luck,
Um,
and I'm gonna move on to the next person. But sorry, I wasn't able to be more helpful.
it's okay, and I just wanted to let you know that you're a good person.
What's that?
Um,
Say that again. Sorry.
I said I just wanted to let you know you are a good man.
Oh,
Um,
well, thank
I
you.
am 30 years old with 3 kids, and I experienced the opposite of what you're going through with bitter baby dads and, um,
Well, there's people.
struggling with, you know, having fathers there, be there for their kids and stuff. So to see you fight for your kids and do the right thing inspires me, because here in Denver, Colorado, there's a lot of the opposite out here with, you know, dads
Well,
that
what
don't
you
care about their kids and
what
abandon their kids. And
I keep hearing this over and over again, and it's so weird for me because I have two brothers, and maybe all you ladies just need to find yourself a countryman, somebody from a small town, because like both my brothers are raising their kids. My oldest brother is raising his kids by himself without help. So I mean, it's you know,
yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe a small town.
yeah,
Yeah.
small town America where men are much more like taking care of my family is my duty, responsibility, and honor, because that's the only kind of men I ever grew up with. Um, I like where I'm from, men don't abandon their children. In fact, where I'm from is if you get somebody accidentally pregnant, like a one night stand, everyone expects you to marry that girl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's the kind of culture that I grew up with. So like I
Yeah, who doesn't want somebody like that though? I've tried to find somebody that is a family man, but here where I live at, it's definitely never gonna happen.
well start looking in the smaller towns.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe you might have to import.
No, definitely. But thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and Memorial Day.
All right. See you later.
Thank you.
Bye. Let's see what we got here. Let's try somebody with a real. Let's try this. So now where oh she's running. 1 second, I gotta check something. Well, must not have worked. Let's try Tonya Freeman. Oh, you guys are making my organization process way more enjoyable. Because this would wear me out. I'd be so bored doing this without you guys. So thanks for joining me as I organize research on the vagus nerve. And then I need to comb through it and read it all, which will take another couple days. Hello.
Hello,
Hello. How you doing? Where are you calling from?
Australia.
Australia. So what time is it there?
What is it here? 8:30 in the morning. Oops.
Oh, okay. It's 4 p.m. here, nearly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I've been watching you for a while.
Well, thank you for the support.
Yes, you have a lot of women supporting you. I was wondering with migraines,
Yeah.
because I've heard you do some things about that.
Yeah.
I'm a massive migraine sufferer.
Okay.
I get them at the temples of my head.
Okay. Both sides.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm normally, if I don't get onto it quick enough, I'm knocked out for the day, vomiting, and with the pressure of it. My mum gets them, and her grandfather used to get them, and my son gets them.
Is it
Um,
is it like a compression feeling or a
yeah,
pulsing feeling?
yeah, yes,
Like compression, like your brain's being crushed?
yes,
Okay.
definitely.
So generally that is from the dura mater, which is the covering of the brain.
Yep.
So where are you at in Australia?
Adelaide?
Adelaide. Okay. Well, you're in luck. The world's leading nerve mobility expert is in Australia.
Okay.
His name is Michael Shacklock. He's one of my mentors.
Oh,
So that might be a good place for you to go.
yeah.
Or you can Google him and look at some of his stuff on YouTube. But
Okay.
some gentle spinal cord stretches could be helpful for Dura matter related headaches.
Yep.
Obviously, to know for sure, I'd have to try it on you, do an exam, and that kind of stuff. But in
Yep.
general, when I hear those kind of headaches, it's like, go check out Michael Shacklock's work.
Michael Shacklux.
Yeah,
Is that how you say
Michael.
it?
Yeah, Shacklock. SHACKLOCK.
Oh, Shacklock. Okay. Yep.
And
I'll
if
look
you see him,
into that.
if you see him, just tell him I sent you. But that's a good place for you to start. And
Yeah, well, I've
obviously,
tried Kairos and stuff like that. They've said, yep, we'll fix it. And no, nothing I've ever done. I've even had the ear piercing at the side. I've had all my scans done on my head, eyes, nothing
well,
has ever helped.
that's good. That means that you don't have to worry about the big bad ugly stuff, which makes the
Hmm.
likelihood of the Dura matter in which I'm talking about that much more likely. So, yeah, so look around for somebody that does like nerve flossing, nerve immobilization. But since you're a migraine sufferer, just make sure you take it much more gentle. Like less is more. Don't start aggressively stretching your spinal cord because you could put yourself into a migraine episode.
Oh,
So
no, thanks.
but that's where I would look first.
Yeah, awesome. I'll definitely have a look in that because yeah, speak to a lot of doctors and that, but not really any know much about it. I was going to try that new injection that's out, but yeah, I didn't know if there was something else you could try that
Another thing that
wasn't
you
resolved around drugs.
Another thing that you could look into is functional neurology. See if there's anybody that does functional neurology around you, because a lot of times, a lot of the newer research related to migraines is that it is a blood perfusion issue to a certain region of the brain.
Yep.
In my opinion, that's because the dura matter is stiff. So fix the dura
Okay.
matter. I attack it from an indirect method. But there are neurologic exercises that you could do to create blood flow in certain regions of the brain, which can be helpful for a migraine.
Okay. Yep. I'll definitely
So,
look into some of those.
and hold on one second.
Hmm.
Let me look. I gotta look at my bookshelf. I'm looking for a book for you.
No, you're right.
Um, where the heck is it? Here we go. And if you're a self-reader, this is a great book on migraines. It's
Yep.
called Multidisciplinary Management of Migraines.
Okay.
So you can look in there. I think there are some self-help tips in here.
Okay.
This is written more for the medical community, but you can still kind of get a general idea.
Yep. I'll
Okay?
definitely have a read of it. Yes. Thank you very much for all your info.
Yeah, sorry. Migraines can be a very difficult topic, and
Oh,
honestly, no two migraine sufferers I treat the same.
no,
It's only
I know that. I
so
see that all the time with different people.
so you can't go in it with this is what you have to do.
Yep.
It's a little bit of a tinkering process, but very manageable if you get the right kind of treatment.
Yeah. Yep. No, definitely. Well, you've given me some good information, and I'll have a look at some of the stuff you've said.
All right. Well, hopefully that helps out, and good morning in Australia.
Yes. Thank you. All
You're
right.
welcome. All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one. We'll do a few more calls. I think I have only 50 or more articles to organize and categorize, keywords, whatnot. What we got? We'll try Marianne, I think that's what it was. Yeah, migraines do suck. That's one of the most common things I treat, actually. Migraines, headaches, neck pain, the works. Let's try Tanya again. Oh. We'll try Nicola. Hi, Nicola.
Hey, Justin, how are you?
Good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from New York, Long Island.
Okay, another Long Islander.
Yes.
Well, welcome.
I'm so
How
happy
is
that you picked me. Um, I'm having like some serious pains in my back. They're coming like from the middle of my back all the way down to my lower back. I went to the doctor for these pains, and the doctor actually told me like he don't know what caused it. But my back had some like lines across, like blood lines. They were red like blood coming all across my back, and it's so painful.
was it like you're talking about like spider angiomas?
Yeah.
Okay. Those could be or could not be relevant. It's hard to say, and I can't give medical diagnosis or um, medical advice on the internet. But let's first off praise your doctor for saying that he doesn't know, because um, when a doctor is one of the metrics that I use to tell if a doctor is moral, ethical, and a good doctor is when they admit that they don't know something when they obviously don't. So let's praise that that I would say that that should give you a lot of trust in him. Maybe not for fixing your back pain, but for other things. Um, and also just there's a lot of different things that I would look at with that. Um, so yeah, what would-
He
but
just told me to use like ice packs and like there's this thing that he told me to buy for your back is like a brace that you can actually wear it throughout the day at work. You can put it on and you can use that. But I think he said it looks like muscle sores. Like my muscles were like sore, but he's not pretty sure. But he gave me some medications and he said if it didn't work, I should see a specialist for the pain that I'm having.
well, one of the things that I'm trying to do, and it keeps getting pushed back because of all the harassment that I'm dealing with online. But I am trying to create an app for to teach people how to fix low back pain themselves. So I'm hoping to launch that in the next 3 to 4 months. I just need to get on it, which is partially why I started to defend myself, because I'm trying to move on to the next stage of my life, and and I just need these people to realize that I'm not just going to stand by and let them do that stuff. So, anyways, long story short is I will be making a program for people like you.
Okay.
But in the short term, trying to think if I know any doctors in Long Island, and I don't. I would look up somebody that does fascial manipulation.
Mm,
So I would go that route.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that sounds like, something I can look into.
Uh, all right. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful, but like um, sometimes I'm limited by the laws and what I can say
Yeah.
or I can't say
Okay,
on the internet.
that's fine. I understand.
All right. Well, have a great one, and
All right, Justin, take care.
you too.
All right, bye bye.
All right. Maybe we'll do one more. Let's do Angel's Empire. Uber, I think I have to sneeze.
Hello, Justin.
Hello, Angel's Empire, huh? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Nigeria.
Ah, are you in Lagos?
I'm in Abuja.
Abuja. That is one city I never made it to. I never really went to
Yeah,
I never went to the north.
yep. It's the capital of
Uh,
Nigeria.
I'm aware, yeah. I
Yeah,
met some people
it's
from.
beautiful place,
What's that?
but not as fun as Lagos, though.
I've heard that too. It's kind of like Beijing in China. It's not as fun as Shanghai.
Yeah, Justin.
Well, what's up?
Um, yeah, I'm cool. I'm
Or,
good. Everything is good. I just want
or
to I
should
want
I?
to let you know, never get tired of people telling you that you're a good father, because you are. You
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate.
absolutely
I
an
don't.
amazing father. You are an amazing daddy, JD. Never doubt that for a second.
I never did. I never did. I don't need people on the internet to tell me I'm a good father, but it does feel good. I won't lie.
We just have to say it when we see the truth.
Yeah.
This is what I keep telling people, that it's easier to tell the truth than to lie.
Yeah, it is.
You can see it is right here in front of us. We could see. For us that have the insight, people with foresight can easily identify the truth when they see one.
I think
Yeah?
it's I think it's a matter of education. Like
Yeah.
I've noticed the people that spread the lies the most are the people that can't spell or formulate proper sentence structure. Not that I'm judging, because that used to be me, but if you can make the deduction that if you can't spell or use proper sentence structure, then you're probably not that educated, and you're probably not don't have the capacity to think outside of very simplistic means. And so the strategy for the world is just everyone start reading books.
Absolutely right. You are absolutely right about that.
So
Keep
yeah,
Justin. Keep,
yeah.
keep being you. Keep
I,
doing what you're doing. And I want you to, I don't know, I want you to erase this thing, like you thinking that every Nigerian woman is supporting evil.
I don't think that, and I don't think that at all. That was I just tell the truth, and the majority of the people that are perpetuating the lies and coming here to harass me are Nigerian. But one of my best friends is Nigerian. I have great respect for a lot of Nigerians. A lot of my friends are Nigerian. I love the culture, and when I talk about this, it's actually more for Nigerians that don't like this behavior to kind of stand up and be like, that you guys don't represent us, because at the end of the day, my daughters are Nigerian,
Yeah.
and I really want that Nigerian scammer stereotype to it's up to Nigerians to address that, because if you guys see it and you just support it or ignore it, then you're part of the problem. Just like
Yeah.
just like if I see an arrogant American that's treating people like trash in a foreign country, if I see it and I support it, then I'm part of the problem.
I agree with you, Justin. There's this thing they said majority carry the vote, but not in all cases. No matter how tiny a light is, it will always reflect in the dark.
Well,
Yeah,
this is
and
a
I'm so glad that you're speaking. You decided to come out and defend yourself, Justin. It's doing you a lot of good. And I tell you what, a lot of people are beginning to see this truth. They are beginning to understand You know, many Nigerians are beginning to come up to defend the truth. This is what I keep saying, that people like us are not actually defending Justin. We're defending the truth.
Right. And it's sad that we have to do that in today's day and age, but yeah, I mean, we live in a very strange time where people can get on the internet and just say whatever they want to rile people up and form a hate organization. And there's very little consequences to it. So it's a very strange and interesting transition in world culture, because in the future, because what's sad about it is what's going to happen is probably is governments are going to start censoring the internet.
Yeah.
And because people can't govern themselves and can't be respectful human beings on the internet. So there's probably going to start being more aggressive consequences for harassing people on the internet. And probably what's going to happen, I suspect this will happen in the next few years, where you'll actually have to show your government ID to create pages, so that you can't have these anonymous, unnamed bloggers that are just online causing havoc without being able to prove who they are, so that there's consequences there. So, we're just in this really interesting transition period where it's kind of like the wild, wild west a little bit,
Yeah. Okay, Justin, I'm so happy and I'm privileged, I'm honored to be speaking with you. I personally do not support this campaign of women supporting evil. There's nothing wrong in women supporting women in truth. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong in that. Yeah. So as a woman, we like how do I put it now? Yeah, I support women. I support both men and women in truth. So I am not among those who are supporting women just because I want to support every woman, no matter what. No. So Justin, I just want to encourage you, keep being you, keep doing what you're doing. We see you, we love you, we know the truth, we can see the truth, and we will stand, we keep standing by the truth. We are not women supporting women, but we are, for instance, I am not a racist, I am not gender biased, and I can see the truth. That's the fact.
Let's talk about this women supporting women. It's, in my opinion, it is spitting in the face of the feminist movement of the 60s and 70s that fought for equal rights, because there's no way those women back then were wanting a place where they would make the women supporting women movement toxic. You know what I mean? They're fighting for equal rights, and it's doing a disservice to women everywhere by acting like crazy biased fools. Which is exactly what men used to think, and why women didn't have the right to vote. So, and I'm not that I'm saying that I agree with that. I think that everyone's created equal, everyone should have a voice and a say, but it's not doing women any good. At all.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
And I have 2 daughters, and and I want them to be taken.
And you know what, Justin, they are beautiful. Athena is gorgeous. Oh my God.
I just saw you have red hair. Yeah, no.
All right, Justin.
All right, well, they're great little girls. Yeah, they're
beautiful. Athena is growing up beautiful. Okay, Justin, it's nice talking with you. It's a great honor. I'm happy. And I wish you all the best. Our prayers are with you. Our support are with you. You and the girls keep being you.
I'm doing what I can. I'm just, at this point, I'm doing whatever I need to do to maintain my mental health sanity, and
you look better, Justin. You look more. You look better. compared to before you started speaking out, you know?
Well, it was really destroying my mental health.
Yeah.
Feeling like I had already proven myself innocent of said accusations in court in front of a judge. I was able to prove that she was lying.
Yeah.
And now it's like I'm being bullied to stay silent on the internet. And it was really destroying my mental health because it felt I felt helpless. I felt like I was being beat up. It's like somebody it's like you know, you get jumped in the street by six men and you're on the ground just getting kicked and you just feel like you can do nothing but just lay there and get kicked. And I can tell you without a doubt, I would rather get jumped in the street by six men than have millions of people on the internet harassing me for things that I never did. It's it's extremely damaging to your mental health. I mean, that's why so many
Like you always say, you never can tell who is going to learn from you to speak up. Men got blood running in their veins too, so everyone have the right to speak and defend themselves.
Yeah,
I totally agree with you.
and I mean, and a lot of these women have sons, and if if their sons were experiencing what I'm experiencing, they wouldn't like it. They would encourage them to speak up for themselves too. I mean, in general, why do people not want me to speak? Because I'm exposing the toxic manipulation of many of tactics of many toxic people, men and women, and people don't want those tactics to be exposed in the public because it'll make it harder for them to control and manipulate others.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that's one of the reasons I felt like also another reason I felt like I needed to speak up and defend myself is because, like, somebody out there, a young man or woman, who's following this story, it might avoid. Yeah, they're going to learn from it, and it might save their life from being in a toxic marriage where they feel like they're being controlled and manipulated. And if they're men, nobody really cares about your feelings. So if you leave, now the world automatically says you're not a man. So as for men, they feel stuck because they're unhappy, and if they leave, they're not a man. And if they do leave, then they're criticized and chastised by society. So it's a tough time to be a man right now, for sure.
Absolutely. Okay, Justin. I just want to pray for those terrorists, most especially the women. I keep praying for them that someday they get to realize that you are not the man that hurt them.
I am not the man that hurt them. They're just projecting.
Yeah.
They just need some
You are
therapy.
absolutely the man that hurt them.
I'm not the man that hurt them. No, but I mean, you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and I'm just gonna continue to point out and show how foolish they are.
True, Justin. So, Justin, please have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I would.
It's been nice talking to you, and my regards to the kids whenever you have them.
Yeah, I'll see them again this weekend, so I will.
Please take care, Justin.
All right, have a great one.
And you too. Bye.
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 How much more do I have? Let's see. Maybe 25? No, more than that. Dang it. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to get off here and work on and take a break from categorizing this research. All right, guys. Well, I'll see y'all later. I'm going to go do some other stuff now. I'll finish this research stuff later. Time to eat. Yeah, nah, maybe just a banana. All right, guys. Have a beautiful day, and thank you for entertaining me while I am categorizing research, which is not very fun. Catch you later.